Let's go back to the Cook Neon Hotline. Scott Smith, the head coach for the Franklin County Rebels, joins us on the Cook Neon Hotline. His team got a big win tonight over Summit. Coach Smith, congratulations. A come-from-behind win. Your team is beginning to show quite a bit of character, isn't it?
You know, they have really started. We were out of school this week, and we're very worried because, you know, you're not on a certain schedule, and you always kind of kids stay up late playing games, and they stay up all night. And we were really worried about, you know, our kids' mental focus, and we came out a little bit flat. Coach Coleman's team came out to play, and, you know, the proudest thing we were kind of in a little bit of a weather delay early on, and it wound up raining most of the night, but they were able to pull it out in the wind, and I'm just so proud for our seniors because they played so hard.
Jai Kinslow, 3 touchdowns tonight for Franklin County. You got to be pleased with how he has stepped up, and the injury bug has hurt you, but having Kinslow has got to help you sleep a little bit at night, right?
Jai is a great player on both sides of the ball, and he's one of the he can throw it, he can run it, he can catch it, and then he can even kick it. And we really had to put on Chris Tyler, our starting quarterback, went down today about halfway through the first half, and Jai stepped in and shared the duties with Dalvin Russell. And when he was tired and coming off hurt, we'd send him back in, and he would get us the first down. And some of his longest runs tonight were 4th down and about 1 yard runs, and he broke one for about 48 and one for 30-something that kind of put it away. So Jai's been kind of our go-to guy. You know, he has a lot on his back, and he's learning how to be a leader, and, you know, he's starting to recognize some of his potential.
If you get an assistant coach maybe that gets hurt, like if Coach Jennings goes down, are you going to use Jai to help coach up a position group?
No, I'll tell you, Jai wouldn't mind doing that. He would tell you that he could absolutely do that. And like I said, he's kind of an all-purpose guy, but we're trying to get him just to learn a little bit of quarterback, and one of these days he's going to have to get the throw the ball. And, you know, like I said, I'm just really proud of our kids to get to 2-2 in the region and to at least mathematically keep ourselves alive in the playoff. That's exciting with 3 region games left to go.
Yeah, and that's got to help you when you go in there on Monday and the kids come back from break, and you know they've had a long day at school and they come out flat on Monday. You know, you can still holler at them and say, "Hey, we're fighting for our playoff lives here, guys," right?
Well, I mean, we've got Laverne, and Laverne's had 2 weeks off, and I know Stanton Stevens very well. He'll take those 2 weeks. They'll get prepared. I know they've had some injuries, and I know that they'll be kind of licking their wounds and ready to come back and play some good ball. So we will have to play definitely, you know, the best game of the year to compete with them. But at least we went on the road to home, make 1 trip away from home, and that's in 2 weeks to Independence. So, you know, as far as things shape up, the schedule's not easy, but playing at home and have something to play for, I'm just excited that our kids, like I said, they work so hard, and our coach and staff, we're finally kind of learning each other, and you know, sometimes they can overcome their head coach's mistakes.
Dennis Weaver, Josh Peterson talking to Scott Smith, the head coach for Franklin County.
You talked about kind of learning a little bit about each other over there, and it's your first year at Franklin County, and you start off, you know, 1-4, and then you picked up these last couple of wins. I guess talk about what that does for maybe the relationship with you and your players, who, you know, it's a new guy, it's a new coach, and they don't know a lot about you, and as they start to, not only the players that you have playing, but the younger guys, they start to see some of the stuff that you bring in start to work. You know, what does that do for building that relationship with those guys and your community over there?
Well, you know, the whole thing, my wife and I normally go. We try to go to the Pee-wee games on Saturdays, and we're at the freshman games, at the JV games, and, you know, just to tell you what it's catching on and things that we're proud of. And Dennis, you'll appreciate the great defense that we have here. We played a team the other night in JV, and we wound up winning 60-50. And our kids were down 18-0 3 minutes into the game, and then we're down 16-0 at a half. And for them to keep fighting and win by 10, I just was really proud of them. And it has nothing really to do with the win. It just has to do with, are they buying in? I think we threw 6 passes the whole night. 5 of them were 5 of them were completed for short yardage, and then I think we ran the ball about 60 times. So they're starting to buy in, and like I said, what you asked, kids have got to learn how to win and learn how to compete. And I think our kids are slowly learning that, and we're trying to instill it in all our grades, and they're all doing really well right now.
All right, Scott, good luck in your preparation for Laverne, and go get a region win, another region win, make it 3 in a row, okay?
We will do our best. Thank you guys very much.
Appreciate your time as always, buddy, and have a good weekend, okay?
You too, bud. Bye-bye.
All right. That is Scott Smith, head coach for Franklin County. His kids beginning to play big boy football